Servus from the Pain Cave and welcome back to the Zwift Racing League. Round 2 kicks off with a team time trial on the greatest London flat route with 31 kilometers and 200 meters of climbing. We had a clear pull plan in mind. I was supposed to do 5.8 watts per kilo for 30 seconds. Let's see if I can manage to pull that off. First important task, get up to speed and find our positions as our names show. And this was pretty quick. We're up to speed already more than 50 kilometers per hour. I'm already in second position, taking over my first pull here at the front. So let's see if I can hold these 5.8 watts per kilo. You can also see I changed to virtual shifting. I got the Zwift cock, and this is my first time trying that out. So first pull at 42 seconds, 392 watts, 6.3 watts per kilo. And that was a pretty spicy start, but I was really motivated. The legs felt good, so I wanted to pull as hard as I could. And yeah, you can see we are here in a good row, sometimes pushing each other a bit to the side. That's really hard on Zwift with the draft. I'm already in second position, following Carsten here, taking over from his pull. And it's go time again. Second pull here at this point, pushing around 6 watts per kg, gear number 15. So yeah, you can see I'm here in virtual shifting. 38 seconds, 394 watts, 6.3 watts per kg. So strong second pull here. I'm going back to, no, not yet exactly. Yeah, there were some gaps in the back. You can see it here, 1 second for Michael and Andy. So I was waiting and I was like, I can do one more. So I extended my pull, did a third pull here with 29 seconds at 5.6 watts per kilo. Heart rate is at 176 beats per minute average. So yeah, that was a good start. You can see already did 3 pulls here. We are here going down to Buckingham Palace, and yeah, 7 kilometers in, almost 9 minutes, average of 291 watts so far. And I'm doing my fourth pull here, starting here, getting out of the saddle. I always try to do that because this way you can just pull a bit harder. 31 seconds with 6.1 watts per kilo here for my fourth pull. So far I'm going really hard. I'm sorry for Tony, who was behind me, who probably suffered a bit too hard for me, going a bit to way more than I was supposed to. But I felt really good and I felt like I can pull that off. So next pull at the front, I'm taking over from Carsten, getting out of the saddle again, pushing around 6 watts per kg. Again here, 31 seconds, 374 watts and 6.0 watts per kilo here with 180 beats per minute. So next pull is over, and you can see we are starting to lose Andy here at this point, and we decided like, okay, we gotta keep rolling because it will cost us too much time to wait for him. So Andy is unfortunately gone. We are just 5 left here. I'm taking over from Carsten here again in this false flat section here with 2% uphill gradient, pushing 6.4 watts per kilo here for 36 seconds, 399 watts. But that was supposed to be like, if we go uphill, we push a bit harder. So yeah, that was so far pretty hot. I managed to have more watts than supposed to for each pull that I had to do at the front. And it's again time for my pull here, taking over from Carsten once again after 17 minutes. We are soon reaching the half point. 7th pull here with 30 seconds at 359 watts. So first time I really matched my supposed pull with 5.8 watts per kilo and an average heart rate of 170 ppm. All right, 15 kilometers in, 16 to go, so almost half time here, and we are reaching the hard section here in the outskirts of London, going through the subway soon. And then we have these 2 kicks up, not the Fox Hill, but like that part next to it. So 36 seconds for my 8th pull at 364 watts, 5.9 watts per kilo, so almost matched my supposed pull plan here, which is at 5.8 watts per kilo. But I guess that's all right. All right, we are reaching the subway in a second, and I'm taking over very soon here from Carsten again, who is at the front, and I'm taking over here, getting out of the saddle, getting up to speed here. And that was really hard because I led our team into the first kick here with 6.0 watts per kilo for 31 seconds. And yeah, you can see we have some gradients coming up here. And yeah, that was really hard because I was suffering here. You can see my heart rate is 183 and 84. So I did my pull, and then I had to pull hard also here on this climb. And yeah, you're moving up. There's no time to recover. So that part was definitely the hardest one for me. I was suffering taking over from Carsten here again with a heart rate of 181. So there was literally no time to catch a breath here after my pull. 43 seconds at 353 watts, 5.7 watts per kilo here for the 10th pull. And again, like it's still uphill, so no time to recover. There was a gap, so I tried to fill it in here until the guys catch up with me. And yeah, we are back in our positions here. Still 5 guys here at the front in our team. And we are done here with this uphill section. I'm taking over here again for a shorter pull. I believe this one was, yeah, just 18 seconds. I was called back after that with 355 watts, 5.7 watts per kilo. So we were communicating on Discord, and Michael was our kind of coach. So he said, like, change 5 seconds, and yeah, so he gave us the instructions and he took care of that, which is really great if you have someone who is doing that during the race. But it's not ideal, of course, to have it that someone is doing it who is also racing. But yeah, hats off to him that he could manage to do both. All right, my next pull is up here after almost 30 minutes. So 12th pull here, 27 seconds, 357 watts, 5.8 watts per kilo. So now I can, yeah, pretty much hold my supposed pull plan here, and that's going pretty well here. All right, we are here in this start section again, going to Buckingham Palace soon. This is where the finish line will be, so I'm taking over again here, 25.6 kilometers in 32 minutes, and I'm pushing here around 6 watts per kg. And let's see, what is my 13th pull? 46 seconds, so a bit longer than supposed to. 352 watts at 5.7 watts per kilo, and heart rate is at 174. So I could really recover well here always after my pulls. If you're staying in a good position, I always try to keep like 1 or 2 meters to Carsten. Sometimes other guys were pushing me. That's really hard on Zwift because yeah, the dynamics work a bit different than in real life, of course. So we are here done with this final kick. I'm taking over from Carsten one last time, or no, there will be one more pull, I believe. So 14th pull now, 23 seconds at 350 watts, 5.7 watts per kilo at 183 beats per minute heart rate. So 3.3 kilometers to go. I'm going back one more time, but I think I will get to the front one more time, one last time, and do one final push here. Yeah, Carsten is ahead of me with 1.8 kilometers to go. I'm getting out of the saddle, overtaking him one last time, pushing around 6 watts per kilo for one final time, trying everything, get everything out of my body here. 15th pull, 29 seconds at 368 watts, 5.9 watts per kilo. So this is my last push here, and I'm done. And the guys are overtaking me. Almost got gapped here, but it was fine here. 500 meters to go. So this is the final pull for each of us. Like one last time getting out of the saddle, trying to squeeze every hundredth of a second out of our time. Everyone is pushing almost red numbers here. At least the 4 guys at the front. So the guy who finishes in 4th, this is the time for our team. All right, so we finished in 2nd place out of 9 teams. 1 minute behind, almost 1 minute 54 seconds behind the winners, French team. So this is our our team efforts. I did 4.6 watts per kilo average. Carsten did 4.7 watts per kilo. So really strong numbers here. Here you can see my pulse once again here with all the intervals. So I did really good at the beginning. Then from the middle here, I suffered a bit when we had that climb and there was no time to recover. That was pretty hard from that time on. You can see that I cannot really recover that well anymore. But yeah, I finished as hard as I could. Power numbers were good as well. I mean, you always just have like these 30 seconds pulls, so you cannot really push for PBs. And but for that, it's pretty all right, I would say. If you look at 25 and 30 minutes power numbers, so I gotta be happy with that. That's for sure. In the team standings, we are 2nd, of course, but you don't know like if they will re-rank again like last time. So let's see if this will stay like that for the next stages of round 2 of the ZRL. So that wraps up this intense TTT. If you enjoyed this one, leave a like, drop a comment about your own ZRL experience, and don't forget to subscribe. Are you racing this ZRL season? Let me know how your team is doing. See you in the next one. Cheers and ride on.